What's up, guys? So in the last video, me and Moon here, we went over a lesson about the print statement and how it works, what parts and what things you have to type in order to get the computer to say certain things back to you. Right, Mona?
Yeah.
You understand everything from the last lesson?
Yep.
What goes into it? So first is the word print,
Print and then parentheses,
and
then
quotation marks.
quotation marks, and then you write a word, and then you start.
We write a word, we press the run button, and it says it back to us, right?
Yep.
That's all there is to it. So in this lesson, we're going to keep working with the print statement, but we're going to do a little more with it, okay? So instead of just saying a word and then having it say it back to us, we're going to do some more things using that, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing I want to touch on is, if you remember in the last video, if we see here in the first line we have print and then a word,
Yeah.
right? And then if I go to a new line and I type in print again, and I type in like another word,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If I press run, it's going to give it to us as two lines, right? The first line is going to say word, the second line is going to say another word.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a way to get two lines by only typing one line.
There's ways to get two lines.
Does that make sense? So here we have two lines and here we have two lines.
But
we can have one line here
yeah.
and still get two lines down here.
Oh.
Make sense?
Okay.
So the way we do that is it's called kind of like a special character.
A special character.
And this special character, it's in all languages. It's in Python, Java, C, anything.
Okay.
Okay? And it's called a backslash n.
A backslash.
Exactly. And so the way it works, so let's get rid of the second line.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just completely get rid of it. So now we just have one print statement.
Okay.
And then after word,
Yeah.
I'm going to click the cursor and I'm going to type in, you see here above the enter key, there's a little slash.
Yeah.
It's like slanted, this one right here on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's called a backslash.
A backslash.
This one right here is a forward slash.
Okay.
This one's a backslash. They're opposites.
Okay.
Okay? So when above enter is backslash.
And then that's under it.
And if you look up here, you'll see that it's orange.
Okay.
Which is weird, so it's
Yeah.
weird because it's within the quotes. It should be like everything else, but it's not. It's orange. That means it's special.
Okay.
Okay? And now if I type in the letter N, we'll see that the backslash and N are orange, but the word is green.
Yeah.
And the quotes are green, but just the backslash N is orange.
Okay.
This backslash N means new line.
New line. And then, yeah.
And so now everything I write after the backslash N is going to go on a new line.
Backslash.
So now if we do what we did earlier and we type in another word, right? And I press run again, we're going to get the exact same thing we just had. Word, and then a new line, another word. Word, new line, another word. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I wanted to go over.
Okay.
Just like there's a backslash N, there's another special character.
There's another. It's this one. What is it called? Not backslash. First slash.
No. So basically this next one, so what did this special character do? The backslash N, what does it do?
You write two. You write one line, but it gives you two lines on when it gives you
Exactly.
the
So
answer.
So it's kind of like if you have a space, it separates two words.
Yeah.
But this is like a new line, so it just goes to a new line and
Yeah,
separates them. This next thing I'm going to go over is called backslash T.
Backslash T.
Okay? So let's just go here and change this N to a T and see what happens. Okay?
Okay.
So if I type in T, we'll see that it's still orange,
Yeah.
right? And if I press run, we're not going to get two lines,
Maybe one.
but we're going to get a big space.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Because backslash T stands for tab. And
Oh.
a tab is about 4 spaces. So this basically cleans the output. Because sometimes, let's say you need multiple columns in the output,
Yeah.
the backslash T will help organize it for you.
Yeah.
And it'll keep it all consistent.
Yeah.
Because instead of just all randomly jumbled up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about backslash N.
Backslash N and backslash T.
Exactly. So now that we got those out of the way,
Okay, now I'm gonna go to forward slash.
no, forward slash we're not going to do. Forward slash, it doesn't really do anything in Python. Okay? Something I do want to go over in this video is called a comment.
Comment.
A comment. So when you hear the word comment, what do you think of?
Something to give me like an answer. Give me it back. Like I say hi, you say how are you.
So a comment think of like a YouTube video, right?
Mhm.
When people comment on a YouTube video, they're just saying their thoughts about something, right? So in programming, let's imagine we have just a really, really, really big file,
Yeah.
okay? And I want to show it to a friend so he can maybe fix something or add on to it. But there's so much that it's hard to understand everything that's going on.
Okay.
A comment helps clarify and make everything really, really crystal clear.
Okay.
It makes everything to where other people who are looking at it can
Yeah.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So to do a comment in Python, all you have to do is we'll press enter, right? So just go on your new line.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're gonna press shift and then the number 3.
Shift like the hashtag.
And we're gonna get a hashtag, right?
Okay.
And everything that goes after the hashtag on this line
Yeah.
is called a comment. And whenever we run the code,
Yeah.
it's gonna ignore everything we type after it.
It's gonna like after the hashtag whatever you write, it's gonna ignore it.
Exactly, yeah. Only on that same line.
Only on this one.
So if I type in here, I say this is a comment, right?
Yeah.
See, you can see that it's gray, right?
Yeah.
It's just ignoring it.
Okay.
So now if I run it,
Yeah.
nothing will change.
Mhm.
You see what I mean? But now let's see what would happen if I took out that comment. If I just took out the hashtag. So now it's no longer a comment, right?
Okay. There's a special thing.
So that it's orange. Yeah, that's a word we're going to go over a little bit later down the line. But now if we run it, we're just going to get a bunch of errors. Look. See? Because it doesn't know what this is a comment. See, because it's like, what the heck? Why are these words here?
Yeah.
It doesn't know that it's supposed to ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to tell
Because
the code,
hashtag. Yeah.
because the hashtag tells it, you can just ignore these words.
Yeah.
And you don't have. It doesn't have to just be random words whenever you use a hashtag. Like the first line up here where it says print, we can put a hashtag before that too.
And then no cost.
Exactly. It'll just ignore that too. So if I go in here, type a hashtag, you can see that whole line turns gray. And if I press run, we're not going to get anything back.
Yeah.
Because they're both comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we went over a /n.
/n.
What does that do?
A /n. Wherever you write, it makes it in, what is it called? It's like in one line, but in the middle there's going to be a tab. So it can like
not a tab, /t.
Oh, hashtag
/n.
/n puts it. You write one line, but when it gives you like the answer, it puts it in two.
Exactly, it separates it.
Yeah, but then and then /t, it's in one line, but then in the middle there's a big like tab.
Big tab, or like a big space, right?
But then when you put the hashtag, what is it called?
What's that called? When you use a hashtag, it's called a comment.
A comment, it just ignores everything that's after it.
Exactly. Now let's imagine, let's do this, right? So I'm just going to get rid of the comment before print. I'm going to copy this line.
Yeah.
I'm going to paste it like 10 times. Whoops. Let's put them on new lines, okay?
Okay.
So let's go here. Let's just have like 10 lines of it, right?
Okay.
Now let's say I wanted to comment all of it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really annoying to have to go to the beginning of this line.
No, you just
press hashtag and then go up, beginning of that line. It's just so time consuming.
Yeah.
Right? But luckily there's a way where you can comment all of it at once.
Yeah.
There's actually two ways.
Okay.
But we're going to go over the more standard way. Okay? So the way we can do a multiple line comment in Python is you want to go to the very beginning of where you want to comment it. So let's go right before all these lines.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you can see right here above tab, there's something called a tilde. This thing right here. It kind of looks like an apostrophe, but it's like backwards.
Yeah.
If we type that 3 times, okay, and then we go after them, and we type it again 3 times.
It's like a comment.
Okay. I lied to you on accident. Okay? So actually, the way you do multiple line comments, it's not a tilde. It's the same thing as a quote.
Okay.
Okay, but you're going to use 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay? So we just press it 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
And then you go to the right.
And then you see how automatically gives us 3 more?
Yeah.
So these 3, the last 3, we put them after what we want to comment. So we want to comment all these print statements, right?
Okay.
So we go 1, 2, 3 again. And now all this,
Just
from the beginning of it to it, is all comments. Okay, so let's take off this hashtag after it. And we'll still get this line right here. It'll still print word in another word, right?
Yeah.
But all this is going to get ignored.
Okay, so now when you hit start, just add word in another word.
Exactly. It's going to ignore
That
all
makes sense,
these
yeah.
because they're commented, and it's going to ignore these 2 lines because they're commented.
Okay.
It's just going to run this line right here.
Okay.
Okay? So hashtag is for a 1-line comment.
Hashtag is for 1-line comment, and then something that's like a comma.
This is like 3 apostrophes.
It's a 3 apostrophes. In like when you have something big, like more like
multiple lines.
multiple lines, instead of putting in front of each one, what is it called?
A hashtag.
Hashtag. You can just put 3 apostrophe, something that's like apostrophe.
Yep.
On the top and on the bottom, and what is it called? Like instead of just putting in front of each one a hashtag, you just put 3 things that's like apostrophe on the top and bottom, and hit start, and just ignores all of it.
Exactly. And so now you also understand \t and \n.
Yeah, \t. What is it called? It's like you write it in one line, and then when you hit start, it gives you it in one line, but in the middle there's like a big tab,
Mm-hmm.
and then what is it called? And then hashtag n. Backslash n. What is it called? And you write it in one line, but when it gives you the answer, whatever is before hashtag backslash n, what is it called? Is going to be in the first line, and whatever is after it, it's going to be on the bottom line.
Exactly. That's perfect. So everything makes sense?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? You sure?
No.
Alright, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video.
Yeah.
If you guys learned something new, I'd really appreciate you dropping a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to see more of this Python series. Have a great day, guys. Peace.